All right, you know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas. What do people want? More space, more house, more of all of that. And so today, I get to show you exactly that. I don't even have a model home to show you. I just have a brand new neighborhood that just started pre-selling. And these are like 72, 82, 92 foot lots, which translates into anything, you know, about a third of an acre up to an acre. And pricing on these, surprisingly, not terrible. I'll show you all of that at the end. I'll show you the pricing, show you all the stuff that you need to know, show you floor plans. And again, as soon as there's a model, I'll come back and I'll show you that. But today I'm gonna show you around. We're actually gonna take the drone up in the air to show you this neighborhood, talk a little bit about it, talk about why I think this might be a good fit for you. And again, surprisingly affordable for what it is. When I say surprisingly affordable, I mean like prices starting right about $700,000. But when you think about that, this is a community that's gonna have minimum 3,500 square feet and up to acre or acre plus lots, starting at $700,000 is not a bad place to be. So if we haven't met before, my name is Zach. I sell real estate here in DFW. Specifically, my team and I, we help do new construction deals. Whether it's production, whether it's buying off a builder's inventory, whatever it is, that's what we specialize in as a real estate team. So if you have questions, whether you're here in DFW or you are outside of our market and you want to get connected here in DFW, contact information right down below right here. Reach out, we would love to help you answer any questions that you may have when it comes to buying. So like I said, I want to show you around, and then I'm going to take you back into my office, show you some floor plans, show you exactly where I'm at in relation to DFW and why this neighborhood is priced the way it is. So without further ado, let's get the drone up in the air. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start at the back of the neighborhood and just kind of take a flyover. Like I said, there's nothing to show you but land, but I want to show you how big some of these plots of land are here in, this is Winding Creek. This is actually in Rockwall. Specifically, it's on the north side of Rockwall. Like I said, I will show you later on the map exactly where, but I want you to kind of get a feel for this neighborhood. It is not going to be a large neighborhood. I think there's going to be less than 100 homes here in this neighborhood. I do not know yet what the HOA is yet. Like I said, this neighborhood literally just started pre-selling. One of the builders, I think, has sold 5 lots. The other one, I don't know if they've sold any yet. So just in the early phases, I'm sure the longer they go into this project, the more prices will go up. But like I said, this is the north side of Rockwall, over off 1141, just south of John King. Like I said, it'll be on the map here in a little bit. But right now, like I said, just want you to kind of get an idea of what these lot sizes are as we fly through this neighborhood. As soon as models are open, you know, one of the builders, they're selling out of the trailer right now, which is always fun. Like, it's hard to visualize it when you go to the construction trailer. I would guess timeline wise, you're probably somewhere between 6 and 9 months for completion, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, just depending on how quickly you get this under contract. But as you can see, like I said, tons and tons of space in North Rockwall. So this is going to be Rockwall ISD. We are right down the road from Celia Hayes Elementary School, right down the road from the new Rockwall Freshman High School. So they're doing 2 of those, a north side and a south side one. That'll actually open this fall. Right down the road from Highway 30. Just a ton of really great space. Like I said, pricing wise, they're going to start right about 700, but minimum square footage in this neighborhood, I think, is like 3,100. And then builder wise, they're pushing right up toward about 5,000, or just south of 5,000. Like I said, I think I've got all the details online when we get back into the office. Here's what I love about this. I personally think that these massive lots are the way to go. I really wish you could do lots like this for less than, you know, $700,000, and maybe you can in a space that's even farther out from where we are currently. But right now, this is kind of the deal. And I would say if we were on the north side of the Metroplex, you would pay $250,000 more, easy, on the base price. Easy, $250,000 more. So it's the benefit of kind of being out here on the east side just a little bit. So we'll make one final kind of pass. There's the Rockwall water tower. And right over there, let's see if I can zoom in. Let's zoom this baby in. There it is. Okay, so that is the, I'm gonna have to fly all the way over there, that's cool. That is what you're looking at right now, is the new Rockwall freshman campus. So it's gonna house all freshmen. It'll open fall of 2024. I think the plan long term is, as needed, it could fully expand into high school number 3. That's probably 5 to 10 years or more down the road, but I do think that's part of the drawn plans for them to do that. So that gives you that. Zoom that back out. Let's see if we can get one big final look at this neighborhood. Like I said, less than 100 homes. So if you want to be first, that's usually when the best pricing is. I don't know right now what the incentives are with these builders. I've heard they're really good. They usually are on the first handful of homes, first 5, 10 homes. That's usually when you get your best design incentives. That's usually when you get your best closing cost incentives with most builders. And that's usually when the prices are where they are the lowest. Just a reminder, being first gives you a little bit more negotiating power, not a ton, not necessarily negotiating on price per se, maybe negotiating on lot premiums, because I guarantee some of these larger lots are going to have a premium attached to them. So maybe a little bit of room to negotiate there, but realistically the negotiating is in what we get in closing costs and design incentives. So it's like, hey, maybe we can get an extra $5, $10, $15,000. I don't know that they're not going to, like, base price wise, they're not necessarily going to come off of that, just because they're trying to set the market for the neighborhood, right? All right, let's get out of the air. Let's go back inside and take a look at location, floor plans, and the thing that you care most about, pricing. So let's go. Well, we looked at the dirt. I showed you, all the things that you could see, which there wasn't really much because there's not even models on the ground yet. That's how early we are in this project. But now I actually want to show you where this is in Rockwall, in case you're not familiar, or in case you're new to the area or whatever. Show you, just kind of give you a feel, take you to the map. And then of course I'm going to take you to the websites, because both of these builders have floor plans listed and pricing listed on these floor plans. So I think that's really what everybody wants to see. Let's do the map first, and then we'll do pricing and floor plans. All right, so we are, this is in Rockwall. It's in the north part of Rockwall. I was going to try and drop a pin on it, but honestly, it's not even showing up on the map yet. So I'm going to kind of show you roughly where we're talking about. So, Rowlett, Lake Ray Hubbard. Man, words hard. Okay, we're going to zoom in. So you got Fate right here. This is 66. This is 1141, which runs into John King. This neighborhood, Winding Creek, is right. It's like right in here on, right in this area right here on 1141. I'm sure you'll start to see it pop up eventually. But you've got, just for sake of understanding where we are, 1141. Right up here, you've got Celia Hayes Elementary School, which is the elementary school that this neighborhood will be zoned for. Right across John King on 550, corner John King and 552. Right up, let me move myself out of the way. Right up here, this is Williams Middle School, which is where your kids would go if you have middle schoolers. And then, so coming back down 1141, right in here, this area right here is where the new Rockwall ISD freshman campus is being built. They're building 2 of these. They're building one on the north side. They're building one on the south side. It is set to open in fall of 2024 will be the first school year that it's open, freshman only, and it is a beautiful, beautiful campus. So that's going to be right here. Like I said, so this community is just right down the road. It's roughly right here on the map of, coming off of 1141. So you've got easy access back into town. John King, 66 runs, all the way back, of course, to George Bush. You can get to that relatively easy. You can come back across. You got 30, which is the major highway that runs through this area. If we want to see, a lot of people care about, getting to the airport. So Rockwall to Dallas Love Field. Okay, and it gives you right there. So right now it's showing 49 minutes, but it is like rainy and gross outside. It's also the Friday before spring break when I'm recording this. So usually that drive is probably about 35 minutes, I would say, to Dallas Love Field. If you're going to the big airport, DFW, International, which, side note, if you can avoid it, I would always avoid it because it's chaotic. Right about an hour. George Bush right here. This is a toll road, so you just need to know that. 30 is not. 635, there's an option for it to be a toll. It's the Tech Express, like you can get on the lower level. George Bush or 190, depending on what you want to call it. This is a toll road all the way across. You've got toll roads that run up here to the north. So easily, let's just say you want to get to the airport, or you're working in, you've got a job. A lot of people talk about, oh, they work actually in Dallas proper, but really, truthfully, not as many people do. So let's say you're working in Plano, right? So downtown Plano. What does it make it? 27 minutes. So not a terrible drive. I do tell people often that are new to the DFW market, one of the things that you kind of just get used to around here is that we all commute. We've all just, relinquished the idea that we're going to live close to work, unless you just happen to work in, Rockwall or something like that. But for the most part, you're probably going to commute 20 to 45 minutes every day. I think that's just part of the life that we live here. If we zoom back in on Rockwall, right over here, so back to where we were looking, so you've got, so again, John King Airport. So if you've got a little bitty plane and you want to fly that, you can. 1141 area, so this is right back where we were talking about, right up this way, right along 205. You have several grocery stores. You've got a Kroger, you've got a Tom Thumb, you've got various different restaurants. There's a Chick-fil-A. I know some people care about that. Mod Pizza, everything that you could want right along here. Coming back toward 30, right along 30 at John King, eventually we are going to have an IKEA and we're going to have an HEB. So both of those things are going to exist probably right in this space right here. In Rockwall, you have a Walmart, you have a Costco, you have a Target. So all of those things are there. You have another Chick-fil-A. If you're wanting, dining and options like that, you have the Harbor District, which is right kind of down here. There's lots of great restaurants to go there. And here's what I love about this is you're close enough to the city that you can easily get to wherever you need to go, but you're far enough out that you're not in the city. So we love that. Some people, think that that's not the place for them. Me personally, I like it. Also, you start to see the difference in, so not going to discourage, like this is not going to be cheap, but this is probably a little bit cheaper land-wise than going north. So if you try to find something like this in Salina, Prosper, Aubrey, McKinney, first of all, there's very limited space to do that, and truthfully, it's going to have a starting price probably $250,000 more minimum starting price to do what I'm about to show you that we can do in Winding Creek. So let's go. We've got two builders like we talked about earlier. You've got Shattuck and you've got Windsor. So let's do what's this one? Let's do Windsor first because this is the more expensive of the two starting prices. So priced from $724,990 is your base pricing in this neighborhood for Windsor. So like I said, nobody even has a model home on the ground yet. They've started to sell 1 and 2 story designs, minimum square footage 3,200 square feet to up almost to 5,000. Oversized home sites from 1/3 of an acre to an acre plus. 4 bedrooms, 3 and 4 car garages with a 5th car garage option. Look at that 5th car garage right there. I love a good garage space. I am. We bought a house with a 3-car garage. I will never do anything less than 3. I really would love to do 4 just for storage. It talks about Rockwall ISD, easy access back to all the fun stuff. And then here, this kind of gives you a map of the communities. So as you can see, this is not going to be a massive community. This is probably right about, I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 100 homes, maybe, give or take. There and about. So you can start to see this is the Windsor side. So they've got about half of the lots. Shattuck has the other half of the lots. And we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Windsor ones that have already sold. So people are already jumping on this and they're even ahead of you. And I don't like that for you. I want you to get the best deal possible, which means we got to go get you in there quickly. Of course, as soon as models are on the ground, we're going to go back out there and I'm going to show them off for everything that you want to see. Let's take a look really quick at some of the floor plans for Windsor just to see what they've got going on. Okay, so the base price on their first one is it's a 2-story, 4-bed, 3-bath, minimum 3,200 square feet, starting at $724. We've got a massive 1-story at 3,300 square feet. Here's the thing. I know some people want a 1-story, some people want a 2-story. I think I want a 1-story. Like, I want as big of a house as I can get on one floor. So that's exactly what I'm going to look for in their plans. So 1-story, probably 4,000 square feet, 4,150. Okay, is that the biggest? Because that's the plan I want to click into. Two. Okay, so this is the biggest plan they have. 2-story, 5-bed, 4.5 bath, 4,968 square footage. Base price $907. So this is going to price out well over $1 million by the time that you're done. But again, I think if you were doing this in the to the north, this base price is over $1 million just to start. So take it for what it is. Let's go back, because I like big 1-stories. So I want to let's look at this plan, the Blackburn. It is base price $791. It has a 4,150 square feet, 3-bed, or 4-bed, 3-bath, 3-car garage. Kind of walking through some of the things that they've got: stainless steel packages, islands built with custom cabinetry, a formal dining. I'm not a big fan of formal dinings, but I understand people want them. It's not for me. Butler's pantry, media room, mud room. Okay, let me see the actual plan, please. Where you at? There you are. So standard is a 3-car garage. It's got the option to upgrade to a 4, and so it's a 2-2 split. Not bad. Media room and a game room. 3 bedrooms separated on this side. Formal dining with a study. Massive walk-in closet. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, I would put I want a Murphy door right here from my study, like one of those secret bookcase doors that you could walk through and make a tunnel. I think that would be so fun. And I do love that the primary bedroom is separate from the other side of the house. Kitchen, good sized breakfast area. Again, I think this is big. Personally, I don't know that you need a dining room. I know some people like it. This feels plenty big. And then a massive covered patio with the ability to extend it even further. Holy cow. I think I would really look at that. 49 by 17 on a covered patio. Holy cow. With the potential to add a pool bath. I love this. This is a alternate third. So I wonder if you can make this a 5-car. Look at that. So you could go 4, you could drop this one here, and then you could take this one and potentially extend it out. You probably have to get the bigger lot. Go 5 cars across in a garage. If I was going to build with Windsor, I think this would be the plan that I would pick. Obviously, you can see all of their other plans here on their website. Let's go take a look at Shattuck, because that is the other builder that is in this community as well. So this one, if we go down, same site map, they've got about half of the lots. Like I said, we gave half to Windsor, and we're going to give half to Shattuck. So they've got 27, 28, something like that lots. So yeah, right about 50 homes. So for them, pricing starts a little bit cheaper. They've got a 3-bed, 3-bath, 3,100 square feet, starting at $699, and then moving up $729, $790, $785, $799, and then their biggest plan pricing out at $815. So I'm going to do the same thing with them. I'm going to stick with the 1-stories because I like them, personal preference. So for me, we're at a $780. We're going to do this one right here. Okay, side note, when builders do this little number right here and it's interactive and you can change things, big fan. More builders, if you're a builder like Production Build and you're watching my channel, do more of that, please. So 3-car garage, bedroom, study, media center. Interesting. It's not connected to that game room 3 and 4, and master bathroom or master primary bedroom on its own side of the house. Big fan. Honestly, for the price, again, you're moving between 2 really good builders here, between Shattuck and Windsor. I think I like that other floor plan better just because of the way it lays out and the option to get to a 5-car garage. plus the big patio wins it for me. But if, you know, money's no object, that obviously is where we want to be. So a couple of really great floor plans with both Windsor and Shattuck. People asked me before, like, I've left, if you've been around my channel, I've left off Windsor and Shattuck in my top builder series. And that's not because I think they're bad. That's just because, if I'm being honest, I haven't had a ton of experience with them. But the more that I see their product, the more that I've, you know, walked a couple of their models, talked to their salespeople, asked questions, the more that, if you're going to be in that higher end space, I think that these are two builders that I would definitely look at, definitely consider doing business with, especially if you're wanting that like executive series. You know, these are like 60, 72, 82 foot lots up to an acre. So you're getting a lot of space, sorry, my jokes are not funny. I wish I was funny. You're getting a lot of space, and I think these two builders are a really good quality to work with in terms of what you're getting for the price and the land, the location, and houses that you're getting. So they're just starting to sell. So I would guess probably timelines, they're probably quoting somewhere between 6 and 9 months. As soon as they have models on the ground, I want to get back out there and show you the quality that we're looking at, but I don't want to have to wait in case you think, hey, we want to get into this now. Both of them are pre-selling. I don't want you to miss out. That's always my goal. Give you everything I can as quick as I can so you don't miss out. So if you're interested in the executive lot series in Rockwall in Winding Creek, I'd love for you to reach out, ask questions. Our contact information is down below. My team and I would love to help answer any questions that you have, get you connected with this builder, any other builder. And maybe you're watching this and you're like, man, Zach, that was way outside my price range. I can't do it. And I'm like, hey, that's okay. We help all people. From, you know, $300,000 to $3 million and everything in between. When it comes to new construction, we are here to connect with you guys and do whatever we can to make home ownership a possibility for you. So thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate your time. If you like this, comment down below. Tell me your favorite floor plan. Tell me what you would do with all of this space, because I look at this and I'm like, 4,000 square feet. I don't know what to do with all of that space, but we would figure it out and we would buy tons of furniture, I'm sure. If you want to see some other really cool houses, we've got the playlist linked right back over here. You can see some really cool communities that are coming. And of course, as always, we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye for now.